What is up, guys? This is ozpinoy from Wings of Destiny, and I'm playing yet again another anti-mage game. You guys gotta stay and watch this game. The reason being, this game is one of those games where anti-mage is being protected by the whole team. I went 25 to 7 on this game, and you'll find that it's one of those protect the carry type games, and anti-mage can do just that, just carry the team with the backing of the
30
whole team.
seconds to battle.
It's really such a good game in a way that the team was just there for me. They were just there trying to cover my ass so I don't die, protecting me, giving me health, especially that Omni Knight, doing all the things that he does. Um, yeah, so it's quite an interesting
Battle
game where
begins.
it's an easy game for a carry to carry because you have the team behind you. Now, as here, my team is fighting for the rune page for the runes, and as always, I start with my usual start with is the stout shield, the tango, and healing salve. Now, one of the best um, one of the best things for anti-mage is that he's an anti-mage. For anybody that uses ability for mana and whatnot, not so much as auto attack based champions, but more so with ability based heroes. In this case, just about everybody on the team, on the other team, are all ability based heroes, in which makes it easy for me just to auto attack every single one of them. Okay, so let's get some first last hits here, and of course I'm always gonna miss last hits. I haven't got to, I haven't got that, I haven't perfected last
Radiant's
hitting as
middle
yet.
tower is under
It's
attack.
quite challenging for me to last hit in Dota as opposed to League of Legends that I also play. Okay, here in this game, usually I rage a little bit when my support or my laning partner also last hits, and it doesn't allow me to last hit. Anti-mage is a carry, and of course, you kind of want to give just about every last hit there is to anti-mage. And here you've got the other team trying to uh, engage us, and early in the game, anti-mage is a little bit weak, and so he's not that great early game. But once he's got his items, he'll be quite strong, and you'll find in this game he just managed just that where he can take on a handful of players at the same time. Alright, so we're just trying to push the lane a little bit by hitting some of those creeps so it doesn't push up to our what do you call it, to our tower. And I'm just last hitting, trying to last hit and harass at the same time. Zeus is he's a mage, so yeah, so you kind of want to pick up a few items knowing that um, these guys are ability based champions, and so in this game I don't usually pick up sticks, but in this game I did because I know they're going to be using quite a lot of their abilities, which gives a point on my stick, and it allows me to regen off that. It gives me mana and health regen. Okay, so I've got now my usual builds, the poor man's shield. That's mainly for agility that I use it for this game. I know I'm not gonna get quite a lot of auto attacks on me. Really, it's not that needed, but I took that anyway, so I can tank a little bit of the creeps, who will be auto attacking me, and of course agility at the same time. And of course the magic stick so I can heal up whenever they use their ability, which gives me an extra point and restores my energy. Alright, so I'm trying to last hit here at the same time. Or I don't need that mouse, so what am I doing? So I'm trying to last hit at the same time. Just trying to push the lane a little bit. Considering that the other team isn't actually pushing in lanes anyway. So here we have a little harass and a little bit of team fight here, and my laning partner, what's his name? Rubik, I think it's Rubik, ends up picking the kill and apologizes to me. But really, I don't care. It's a team. It's a team game, and as such, there's no such thing as a KS or a kill steal. Team game, team game, so I call it kill secured. Okay, because they're all ability based, they're all mage type players that I'm laning against, and so I picked up an extra point on my spell shield. That way, not only gives me 26% resistance on their magic, but it also now it gives me 34%. But I'm gonna leave it to level 0.2 and develop and push on towards my other stats. Okay, I missed a little bit of harass there when Rubik threw Zeus up in the air, and of course I've had to exit there because I'm low in health and I didn't want to die. And of course I used my stick as well, so that way I get an extra survivability.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, next up on this, since I'm level 4, I've put an extra point on my magic resist, and here we're just harassing. Yeah, like I said, with my games, I'll just normally just harass. It's enough to push them back or out of lane, and that's good enough for me. I'm not a greedy person in a way that I have to get the kills and whatnot. I suppose we could go ham, but I'm more focused on getting a bit more of the last hits and a bit more of the harass. Okay, here I wanted to go in. Go in, but I didn't want to risk it. And of course, there was a good timing for us because we had the other team. What's his name? Magnus, who went to gank us. If I went in for a kill, for sure I would have died. But that's not to say I won't get a kill, but still, for me it's good enough just to push the other team, the other players on the other side, and go back to base and force them to go back to base. And because oftentimes you have the creeps who's going to be pushing whatnot, I can tank it a little bit. And here we have Naga, who came in for a gank, and of course I blinked towards Zeus and picking up a kill. Okay, usually I have more farm than this, but because it's such an active game where we have a lot of a lot of harassment basically, it was hard for me to farm. At the same time, I really suck at farming in Dota. I keep missing all these creeps, and come time, the more I play this game, the better I'll get. I know I can already farm relatively well if I don't have anyone harassing me. At one point I managed to pick up the Battle Fury under 15 minutes, more like 12 or 13 minutes, which is pretty much standard if you're having an easy lane. But if you don't have an easy lane, then of course you won't have that. This is not my usual route and build. I actually picked up shoes. I really don't know why, but I just picked up shoes. I suppose I just wanted to be able to walk a little bit faster, and securing myself another creep, missing another creep, and also finishing my magic wand. Normally I don't do magic wand, but in this lane, because there's so much ability-based heroes on the other side of the team, it was just logical. It just makes sense to actually use this.
Dire's top
Alright, we
tower
have
has
in the
fallen.
top lane against a against an axe, and we lost an early
Dire's middle
tower
tower
up
is
top
under attack.
in 9th minute in, and the reason behind that is axe is pretty good at blocking creeps. By that I meant that he would go behind our tower and just tank it. I've had a lot of axe play this way, and it's really annoying. So here I am, and I'm still cannot be that effective towards the game yet because it's quite early for me. Anti-mage is a late game character, and you want to focus on farm or in a way to get gold to build your items. Okay, so I just wanted to keep to get a few hits on the tower, and of course all my creeps have been blown off already, and it was a bit late for me too. But anyway, I managed to grab 1 or 2 hits there, and continuing with the farm, and
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
so yeah, I just got a text message, and somebody greeted me a Happy New Year,
Dire's middle tower
and
has
thanking me for being a great friend.
Radiant's top tower
And
is
by the way,
under
this
attack.
is probably my last. This is most likely it is my last game for 2014. Because after this game, I'm gonna have to edit the video and recompile it and have it ready for upload on YouTube. Okay, so let's continue on with farming. I've got 44 farm on 11th minute. It's not too bad considering I'm being harassed, and it's kind of hard to farm when you're kind of being harassed. Usually in a great game that I have, I'm usually around 60 by now. That's enough. At 60, that's kind of enough to complete your Battle Fury, provided of course that you don't pick up the items that I just picked up. If you go straight and rush Battle Fury. Earthshaker, that's it. That's his name. He's the one who disconnected. Alright, so I got ganked here. I wasn't paying attention, but it doesn't bother me too much because I have my blink, which I just blinked away. And of course I have 2 points on my magic resists, which makes me somewhat tanky in terms of people using magic. So I wasn't too worried about it. I can take a little bit of damage before I need to start running away. Okay, so I've got now the other sword, and I've upgraded the courier to a flying courier because no one upgraded it, and I've got enough cash to do it. At this point, I didn't actually want to join the fight because it was more towards towards their tower, and I particularly didn't want to lose much HP. And if you notice up top, you have Axe who's just continuously split pushing. Now, early this game, it was really hard for us because the team just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Okay, so I'm goes gunning for magic resist people, and I tried to do my ult there, but I couldn't because the other person died already. And with his ult, you kind of want to ult somebody with low HP, and there it is. My ult went through and just killed somebody. Okay, and because I don't have enough blink on me, I couldn't chase him. I wasn't strong enough. I wasn't fast enough to chase him. But luckily for Naga, she had her stun. Is it a stun? Or a snare if you like, and snared him and picking up a kill. Okay, so I'm just tanking a little bit, that way the creeps will go up all the way to the tower and pushing the tower and getting the tower down. Alright, so having 2 points on magic resist, it makes it that much tankier against magic resist champions. I know I keep calling champions when this is Dota. It's usually heroes, but you know, I'm a league player. Not so much the transitioning to Dota, but it's something that I'm used to.
Tower is under attack.
Okay, in the top lane, you've got Axe who's still pushing, and at this point, I was trying to grab myself a TP so I can go top, but of course my inventory is full and I just can't. Here I didn't want to actually engage them. I kind of wanted to engage them, but I needed my team to be there. But the other team engaged here, and I found myself alone with nobody against 3 people, and of course I died, and hopefully my other team Rubik doesn't die, but he died anyway.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, let's just fast forward that a little bit when I'm dead. So yeah, it's now 6:11 and I'm trying to complete my Battle Fury, which is my first item. Usually I build Battle Fury straight into, and of course my boots, complete my boots, and then build what do you call that item? Anyway, we have here a little team fight and I have the opportunity to use my ult and obtain myself a double kill. And you have Omni Knight with his ultimate and his abilities that allows me to that heals and whatnot. And of course I noobed it, but not completely attacking, and just got him killed. Okay, basically I tried to go in the river and duked it by flashing to a different direction. Usually that's what I do. I just I zigzag my flash. I don't flash in a straight way, in a straight lane. Sometimes I do. Actually, a lot of times I do. But it all depends on where I'm going, where I'm trying to do, and in that case, I flashed. All right. This is what I do best, and that's split push. But you find in this game, I wasn't split pushing that much because my team is there, and you had an Omni Knight who would always give me some sort of protection, health, shield, where I just don't get any damage and whatnot. And you have Axe here, but that I know that I can't engage him yet. And if you look at the bottom lane, most of the other guys are in the bottom lane. You know, I'm just trying to farm. Everyone's trying to fight, and I'm in the bottom lane. They're all in the bottom lane, and I'm just trying to farm. But in the bottom lane, there looks, you know, so many of them. Just thought, even though I've got low HP, that I wanted to go there, but instead I'm going to base, knowing that I still have a teleport, and just teleport my way. Okay, so I picked up my attack speed and teleporting back to bot lane, where we'll engage, and I'm hoping one of them has a low mana, so I can just ult. And they're getting a kill. And therefore a double kill or not? No, no double kill. And I'm trying to find what's his name? Zeus, who was smart enough to go on the side store and teleport it back home that way. So we missed another kill there. He was only like one hit away from dying, and I'm pushing the bottom lane at the same time. And you have a fight right there, so I'm just going for after axe, because at this point in the game I noticed that my team is always there to protect me. It's as if that it's a protect the carry type game, which means I need to be in every single fight there is. It's a type of teammates that I have where they recognize that they recognize that I can carry this game, so long as I have their backing. And of course here I kind of noobed it a little bit here. It's seriously, I did not pay attention. I wasn't paying attention to where the champions were, and almost got myself killed. I had to flick away and almost had one of them killed, and Omni Knight died. Okay, here it's another new thing that I did. I went in to see if I can get somebody. There was just way too many of them, and I wasn't strong enough to actually be that effective and take on multiple of heroes. Okay, so then of course picked up a rune there, which gave me an extra XP and gold. Okay, I've got no choice here but go back to base. The reason behind this is because the team is always pushing, they're always around doing stuff, so you kind of want to be where the team is. So I've just gone back straight into the field and into the fight. And my team is already there fighting, and you've got 4 people there. You know, my team was behind me, so I didn't really care. I just went in. And I'm really hoping to pick up a my ult to go, and because Omni Knight was there, I knew that I was well protected and I wasn't going to die. So I just kept chasing and chasing, full knowing that they won't be able to do much to me. They can try and attack me, but I had enough HP on me that I know I'll survive. And I wasn't worried. And Axe, another pause. And Axe, of course, is doing his split push, which was very, very effective. If you look at the tower at the moment, they've got 3 of our towers, the first tier towers, the top, middle, and bottom lane, and we only have the first 2 of theirs, of bottom and the top, middle lane. We haven't got the top lane, and yeah, so Axe split pushing is quite effective, whilst we struggle and try to fight, and I'm trying to look for creeps so I can farm, because I wanted to in a way I'm trying to power farm, because I wanted to get my items as quickly as possible and just getting more hits and last hits there and pushing the lanes at the same time, and get one light hit there and second creep there, and picking up the rest of the creep wave. Okay, so I'm just pushing mid lane a little bit because once you push your lane, it kind of takes the focus off the rest of the team, the enemy team, which forces them to defend. And that's what I was trying to do. But because I saw them trying to heading towards me, it was too risky. So it was better off for me to go back to base and pick up an item. I didn't particularly want to use the
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
courier
fortified.
for one reason, is that it was being used, and the fact that I was just nearby and nearby my base. And if you have a map awareness, you would want to go to the where the team fight is, and Zeus, my first target, because I know he does that much. Okay, and you've got Axtris trying to pick there and I didn't pick up a second kill there. Naga did that, but that's fine. It's a team game. Okay, and you've got Beast, Earthshaker, who just stunned us. So I got my double kill, triple kill, and my ultra kill. Got my 4 kills there. I didn't kill every single one of them because one of them was killed by
Naga.
Tower is under attack. Okay, so continue pushing on. If you look at the creep waves from the other team, they're kind of pushed us to our towers. It's really effective in a sense that it forces us to play defensive, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to play defensive. Like I said, depending on what it is, I'm probably one of the few that does this. I picked up my recipe. Usually you don't want to pick up your recipe, you want to pick up a different item and bring the recipe last. But because I'm pushing lane and I knew that by the time I'm in this lane, that I'll have enough money for the orb, which I can buy from the side shop. I've only got like 200 left to go, so yeah, and I knew it was going to be safe, and so I picked up the recipe instead, and getting some farm. Okay, after this creep wave, I should have enough. I'll definitely have enough for an orb, and to complete my manta, sorry. My manta. Alright, and you can see on the top lane there, Axe is still pushing his lane. I'm confident enough that I can summon engage him a little bit, and so I just went top lane and didn't care whether he attacks me or not, and I was just gonna go. Luckily, he backed off, and I just kept pushing the lane. Okay, in this game he went really tanky by picking up an item, and I can't do it. Anyway, he picked up an item where a thorn mail, I call him a thorn mail or blade mail, whatever it's called, and an item that means 80% or 60% of attack.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And so I ended up picking up a monkey bar here, so to make sure that every hit that I make will be spot on going to hit him. So as you can see he's teleporting from top lane to bottom lane, pretty much what I do as anti-mage. Okay, and so I'm just going to the bottom lane to engage them because they really are they're really pushing hard. Okay, and of course I had to blink away because they were engaging me so much and I was getting my ass whooped. Okay, I just didn't care, I just kept going, and Mechanism fires up, giving us an extra health, and Omni Knight's ultimate allows me to heal and at the same time almost like invisible.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Healing and harm.
Alright, so I just picked up a teleport there, and trying to push the lane as well, because well, Axe is doing such a good job in pushing the lane. Okay, you got Magnus here who was gonna farm and saw me there, so he just runs away. He runs away, so I teleported in too much, and of course I didn't get enough of the mana, which Rubik ended up picking the kill, but that's fine. And Omni Knight picking up the next to the kill, and I don't know where he came from, but he was there anyway. And you have Zeus. Okay, like I said, at this point in time now, I really couldn't care less. I was that strong enough that I can take on the other team. And you've got Omni Knight who's keeping me safe. And that's the beauty of a team who are there to protect you. For some reason there I couldn't last hit them. I couldn't click on the tower. It was just weird. And I'm in low HP enough that I didn't want to go and tank it. Alright, so you've got Earthshaker who's teleported to bot lane. And I didn't care, I just want to do some last hits, and now you've got another guy teleporting there but cancels, and I just ran away anyway. Because I gotta buy, I'm trying to build now the Heart of Tarask. I've got enough money to pick up the item, the River item, which consists of 25 strength, and it allows me to be tanky. It's getting to a point in the game where I kind of just want to go tanky for now, and I'm not too concerned about the damage, because being tanky allows you to stay in the fight for much longer and allows you to auto hit, to do more auto attack damage. And in this game I wasn't too worried, because every single one of these guys would most likely build an ability based items where they use an ability, as opposed to auto attack hero like myself. Okay, so you got Magnus coming up to gank me in the middle lane, and a few of them coming up. So I simply just blinked away. And I wasn't interested in fighting them, so I just blinked. And of course you've got Abaddon who went in, and I'm trying to chase this guy's here, and I ended up dying because I misjudged them by being there. And you've got Axe and Earthshaker pushing bot lane. As you can see, they're doing really well in pushing our lane. It makes it frustrating for us to try and advance, because they're our lane's just being pushed. Alright, so I just forwarded a little bit because I died and I didn't want to wait. Okay, now that I've got my Reaver, I've just engaged Axe, and because he's got his Stormmail thing, I've just, I just basically hurt myself by hitting him. Okay, Naga's done her ult, and off we go for more team fight, and I'm done use my ult, and without knowing whether or not the other team had the person that I ulted had lost enough mana for me to do so to create maximum damage. But that's okay. But now the lane is somewhat even a little bit, except for one more. We've now taken all of their tier 1 tower, and of course they've taken one of ours as well. But it doesn't matter. I knew from this end onwards, they basically cannot hurt me that much anymore because I'm that tanky. And of course the score is 36 to 15. By the way, have I mentioned to you that I picked up, I had a 25, 12, I think 17 score for this game, and that's largely because my team was there to not so much to give me the kills, but it's more so to protect me so I can do what I do best by auto attacking and do a lot of damage. Usually after I pick up Tarask, I would go for a butterfly so I don't get hit, but there's no need to do that in this game because they don't have any auto attackers as much. They're all ability. So after Heart of Tarask, I just focused on completing damage items. And the next item I bought was the monkey bar, and that's so that I can hit Axe more. Because currently he's got defensive items. And an item that I lose, that I can't, I lose 60%, I think, that I'll miss 60% of my hits on him, and I wanted to make sure that I got a lot of hits. Okay, now that he's pushing bot lane, like, hey, you want to push bot lane? I'll be there. You want to push any lane? I'll be there. I'll carry TP with me all the time, so wherever you go, I'm going to be there, because I've got that confidence now that I'm tanky, I'm not going to die that quickly, and I can just out trade him in the long run. Alright, I'm trying to pick up my demon edge, and I needed an extra gold, maybe about 100 gold. So farming that the jungle camp right there gave me the gold that I needed to get my demon edge and continue on and pushing the lane. Alright, my team's doing a Roshan, and they've asked me to pick up the Roshan, but I particularly didn't want to pick up Roshan because I feel that I don't need it. It has nothing to... I've got enough escape mechanism that I really didn't need it. Especially on this game where I'm just auto attacking everybody, and you have Omni Knight who gives me enough health, who gives me enough protection that I can keep going for just to go ham. Alright, so pushing lane here, and I can see guys in the middle lane. Like I said, in this game I feel that I'm being protected by the team, so you kind of want to be there for the team as well. So I'm just going in, I attacked whoever it was in front of me. And I didn't have to use my ult. And the reason I didn't use my ult there initially is because I wasn't sure how much mana I had left. And now that I'm tanky, I can just hit it. But so we're just fighting on the tower and going for what's his name? That dude in front of me. Okay, doing my ult there to secure the kill, and finishing Zeus. Alright, so we've now picked up the base tower, and now we're pushing towards. We're now pushing towards picking up the inhibs, and time to back out. Not that we needed to, but I wanted to just defend top a little bit, and basically that's what I went for. Just went there to push top a little bit, and this is pretty much game. It's now 17 to 45.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And the rest of the team has started to back away. They didn't have to back away as well, but because we were that ahead that I could take them on.
Tower has fallen.
But they backed away anyway. These are what you call smart plays. And there I'm typing in, you know, my team is a protect anti-mage game type. Which that's how I feel. And by doing that, by protecting me, by making sure that I'm alive all the time for the fight, it worked out well for us, because in any of the team fights, it's for sure that we were just gonna keep winning. Alright, because I didn't have any more teleport, and I knew I still have a space there, and at the same time I knew Axe likes to split push. I just had to pick up a monkey bar just so I can teleport straight away if I'm needed anywhere. Alright, so I've got my monkey bar now. I'm just attacking him like I didn't care. Here I kind of noobed it a little bit because I forgot to select me, except I only had my shadows, my illusions, and I missed up a kill on that. But that's okay, like, you know, it's not like I needed any more kills. I'm already on 22-15 on 40th minute of the game. Okay, this is where, you know, like, I'm tanky, I've got enough damage, I can just go on in any of you, like, I don't really care. Like, I didn't really care, so I can just go. But I got stunned, and I missed a killing opportunity there. And you've got Axe again here, and end up getting another kill. Of course, I'm being focused here with low HP, and you've got I had low HP, and you had Omni Knight doing his ult, so we're all protected. And that's the good thing about him. Alright, so really we could have pushed mid, but it's better off to actually take another inhib, so that way you've got two inhibs that are pushing and makes it beneficial for us. Alright, so now I'm picking up my hammer, my skull basher. I call it hammer because it looks like hammer, but it's a skull basher, and just for more damage. I don't need any defensive item like the butterfly, because picking up a butterfly in the game will be useless for me, because the other team doesn't have auto attack damage people, and it just makes it useless. And you had Omni Knight, you just basically going ham and going all the way in to the enemy base. Alright, because I'm waiting for my other team, so I thought, you know what, why not, just might as well pick up the bottom inhib and finish it off, so we get an ultra creep.
The Dire now have
Mega creep, sorry. And this is pretty much GG. Alright, so from here on in, we're just messing around. We know we've won the game. And I've completed my Skull Basher, but I had to get rid of my teleport and by throwing it away. And I've got my Skull Basher ready, and completing that item by picking up another item, which is the Sacred Relic, which gives me more damage. So now I've got 100 damage and strength, and I've also got a stun that stuns the target for 2 seconds. Oh, I'm so sleepy. And here we are, just finishing the game. we've won this game already, so you know we're just letting the fish do it. And yeah, here we can just muck around and do whatever, and picking up a kill while they start in their base, and just going all ham in. That's it, guys. Ozpinoy again from Wings of Destiny. I hope you like this exciting video game, Dota, in this particular game, where you had a team that protected their carry, and it worked out really, really well. It's safe to say that my team carried me this game because they were there for me to just to keep me alive, so I have a so I can dish as much damage as possible. All right, I'll see you soon.